My mom and dad went out. They went motorcycling kind of late at night at Parley's, and my sister's out at a friend's sleepover. And I'm home alone watching Bush get reelected against, was it Cherry? What was his name? Kerry?
Oh, John Kerry, yeah.
Yep, Kerry. And all of a sudden, a feeling of despair and hopelessness washes over me, which is not my own feelings. And I look around, I'm like, oh, this is a weird feeling, I better go check it out. Look around the house, nothing. And it was back in that family room, and I come back up, and black mist, shape of a person, 1 foot off the ground, but about 6.5 feet tall. And scared the hell out of me. I backed up a step, and it followed one step. I backed up another step, it followed another step. Until I was running around that kitchen island a couple, maybe 2-3 times, keep looking over my shoulder, and it's still following me. I'm almost about to dart out of the house, screaming, and my mom and dad showed up on the motorcycles in the front driveway, and it was gone.
And that's one of those things where you're like, people would be like, well, maybe just and you're like, no.
No,
I'm not stupid. I know what I saw.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It was a good solid 3.5 minutes of that, so of seeing it. So no,
It feels pretty bad, especially when you walk in this hallway and in here. It doesn't feel great in here.
No, it doesn't feel great in here.
I'm sensitive to energy, and it doesn't feel good in here.
No.
It feels
depressing.
It feels oppressive and just kind of...
Oppressive is a good word.
It feels dark in here.
Mm-hmm.
It feels kind of nasty.
Absolutely. And I'll show you around the house. This is
heavy.
My dad just passed away 2 weeks ago. A week ago on Sunday, but he was in Canada. I was taking care of him, and this is where he slept, and I was taking care of him, and
I'm sorry.
He didn't make it. No, that's okay. He's a really good guy. My stepdad, D, which up in the kitchen. We were here, I think it was a couple years ago, and we were having a party, and most of the people went home. He was talking to his fiance and my mom, I just call him my stepdad, and her lifelong friend Mary. And they were all out chatting up in the bar and having a good time and everything else. And all of a sudden, he's at the bar facing into the kitchen. All of a sudden, he could see the black mass go across the kitchen. And Mary and Angela couldn't see it. And it scared him half to death. So,
when I stepped into this room, my torso filled with weird tingling. It felt
mine always feels heavy.
It felt weird.
Yeah, this room is very weird. I don't know, it's because of the reflections or stuff, but it's always like someone's looking from here to there. Every time I used to go, it's like...
And then there's also, the way all these hallways kind of,
it's maze-like.
Yeah, yes. It's very odd. It's a very odd setup of
There is an idea that, certain houses collect sort of energy like dust.
Mm-hmm.
You could imagine invisible sand dunes kind of filling corners and stuff. And if it's sort of the feng shui is off, it's a maze of weird things, it makes it worse. This room feels weird.
It's very weird, isn't it?
It feels weird. I could see why you don't want to stay here right now.
Yeah, alone. The cost would be too high. It's heartbreaking losing my dad, and like you said, living here alone. It's it could be nerve-wracking. It could be pretty nerve-wracking around here. All of a sudden, he was at the bar, facing into the kitchen. All of a sudden, he could see the black mass go across the kitchen, and Mary and Angela couldn't see it. All of a sudden, he was at the bar, facing into the kitchen. All of a sudden, he could see the black mass go across the kitchen, and Mary and Angela couldn't see it. He could see the black mass go across the kitchen, go across the kitchen, go across the kitchen, go across the kitchen, go across the kitchen. Besides being depressed losing my dad, just the feeling that you feel right now, kind of heaviness,
Yeah.
hard to breathe.
Yeah.
It can be draining.
Mm-hmm.
It can be, some days are worse or some days are better than others, but when you're in this house, for whatever reason, it's very draining. Every time I used to close my door and it's dark in here, you can always feel someone watching you. This whole house, you can always feel someone watching you. If you're here alone, if me and Paul go outside and we go talk to each other, you'll be here alone, you'll feel like someone's watching you. No.
And then there's also like your room has this too, though.
Yeah, it has the
these
nook.
weird little talk about energy pockets.
Yeah, remember? Yeah, exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah.
But it's always never, that room never too bad.
Like right in here, this feels awful.
Yeah, this intersection right here, absolutely.
This feels awful.
Absolutely. And I'm sure whatever's here is not happy about the changes.
Yeah, that's another thing is I can't help but notice that there's like major remodeling going on.
Yeah, exactly.
That's like kind of notorious for causing like energy to get kind of pissed off. Yeah, I couldn't be in this house for that long.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I really got used to it over so many years, but a lot of people will come to this house and say, yeah, it feels draining. It feels draining. And especially when all this started to happen with, I know my dad's not going to come back and I got to start moving. My stepdad and mom were over here and it was extremely draining one night. Just like you couldn't be in the house for, like you said, more than 1 hour, just like the Washoe Club. And that's kind of weird to say that because I never thought I'd be comparing my house to the Washoe Club. So, again, I'm glad I live with you guys. It's very welcoming feeling over at your house.
Yeah.
So, at our house now.
That's when you know when you go somewhere else and it's like, I don't feel that at all.
Yeah.
Let that heat up.
Yeah.
Let that heat up. 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 Let me walk through this and see.
When you were talking about running in circles, was it around this?
Yeah, so couch is here, TV's right there.
Yeah.
It was the debate again, sitting on the couch all of a sudden, bad feeling around the whole house. I walk through this hall. I'm walking down this hall. I'm around the corner here, and it's right there, about 3 feet into that room.
It was in here?
Yep, it was right, I'll tell you when. There. I can come a little closer.
So this has got to be
That's it.
this has got to be a male. So you said it was like tall.
Yeah. And I'm 10, I'm like 12 at the time, so maybe just slightly taller than you, but it didn't touch the ground.
This is going way up. It just went from 5 to climbed up to 24. What is the source of all this stuff? Now it's at 28. What is going on here? I haven't seen this happen ever. It's at 30. What? 35? Anybody got a camera?
Cell phone.
Yeah. So if you come film this real fast, it's at 37. It's going up. It's at 40. It's beeping. Holy shit balls! Now it's going down. It just wow. I've used this and haven't experienced anything with it ever, except for that thing where it said NO. How did that just happen? Let's see if it goes up. Can you make this go up? Can you come to this device that I'm holding in my left hand and touch it and make energy go up? There it goes. Holy shit. What's your name? I got this digital recorder. Whoa, I'm feeling weird now. Alright, let's make it go back up again. Can you touch it so we know you're here? Can you make it go up again? Yep. Make it go higher, higher. Can you make it beep? You have to get it to 40 volts. Up. It's at 32. My left leg is starting to do something. Are you out of energy? It's going up. It's going up. Up. Come on, make it beep. You gotta get to 40. This should be 0, by the way, right now. Up, up, up. You're almost there. You can make it just go off. It's going down now. Wow. It's like responding to what I've been saying. Can you make it go away? Alright. We gotta try to debunk this now, because that was like radical. What's... This TV's not plugged in, is it? I mean, that's...
Nope.
That would take... There's like a
I can
massive...
double check right now. Sure
Alright, it's
isn't.
going down.
Sure isn't.
Look at that, it just went... Okay. Like even this can't pick it up. There's a lot of weird... It just went up to 40... 42? Like even this... Like even this... Well, there's something around here that's like... This is like the spot you saw that.
The first manifestation. It's hovering around 10 to 20. It's going up. It's going up. It's hovering around 10 to 20. It's going up. It's going up. It's hovering around 10 to 20. It's going up. It's going up. It's hovering around 10 to 20. It's going up. It's going up. It's hovering around 10 to 20. It's going up. It's going up. It's going up. It's going up.
What? 55? 60? You gotta be kidding me.
Oh no, I'm feeling shivers.
Wow.
I'm feeling cold.
Is there someone here? Do you want to talk into this microphone? Wow, that's
Okay,
kind of-
please go away now.
Well, you can come over to me if you want. Is there someone who's lived here a long time? Let's walk around a bit. So
what's the bottom number?
it's magnetism. Magnetic field. Like if you turn on the microwave and put it next to it, it'll do just the bottom.
Really?
Yeah, because it puts out magnetic field.
Then what's the top?
Voltage.
Really?
There's literally like electricity in the air,
Right.
but that's not normal unless you get close to something. Like the fan, we would expect it if you got within a few feet, it would start to do that, and then if you put it right next to it, it would go beep beep beep.
Yes, but not.
But when you
But not like 15, 20
you were
feet away.
15 feet away when you were getting readings initially.
especially.
There is like the idea that that kind of stuff is fueled by electricity.
And it makes sense why it's so
And
attractive.
this
to
house is like, yeah, it's like really.
It's really strong.
And also, it's interesting that that's where you saw something, because that would be, that's the spot that has the highest like EM field in a room.
Do you want to
Absolutely.
take? Should we take this downstairs for a minute?
Sure.
Also, remember the shadow spirit appeared here and disappeared there, walking through this room, like straight across where
the one
you're
that
doing.
the one that you saw.
But when we went in here, this room is actually shielded more.
Yeah, it's shielded.
Is it? So just in this room, is a baseline of like 25, 30 volts.
Yep. Go to where my dad was. My dad's slept on the left side there. Yep.
Is this plugged in?
It's plugged in.
But see, okay, it goes off magnetic, but it's only 20 volts. It's magnetic though.
Keep it on the bed. Hold for a sec. I'm glad my dad's gone. I'm glad he's not here, because that's where it would be.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yep. That one was the max, 304 we picked up.
340.
Now it's 345.
It's also
346.
okay. You know what's interesting?
Yeah.
Remember, I was like, "Oh, right here." I feel,
Yeah.
it's like where there's like a correlation between what you're feeling, these areas I'm feeling, and like, yeah, let's go downstairs and see what.
There's so much energy going through this house.
I know, it's really bizarre.
If you back into my bedroom, then turn the light off like you're going to bed. Pretend you're me going to bed, and I'll stand out of the way. And start to close the door.
Is this room all like magnetic?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, we'll check right now, though.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I am.
I mean, that's still so high.
Bed in the center when I sleep. Always slept peacefully. Look. Right? There's where my body is. Always slept very peacefully. 0 and 0.
So a lot of super skeptics and disbelievers will say there's no way to find any kind of evidence or correlations or anything, but there's like a pretty big correlation between what we feel and what you're experiencing.
Yep.
And what this says.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like,
and we feel uncomfortable when this.
You feel uncomfortable, yeah, in the spots where it's like. So since this is your house, why don't you like go around and ask questions, just like.
Hey, is anyone here? Hey, is anyone here? Hey, is anyone here? Hey, is anyone here? Hey, is any? Hey, is any? Hey, is any?
So since this is your house, why don't you like go around and ask questions, just like.
Hey, is anyone here?
How old were you when that happened?
12.
Did someone appear in this spot like a shadow when he was 12?
Stupid.
Stupid. That was pretty fast. What's stupid?
Does this place power you?
Does this spot have the most energy here in the house?
I'm weak.
I'm weak. You mean you're low on energy? Do you want to use our energy to do something? This can like detect subtle body shapes and stuff. See that?
We got one a couple of years ago. We got one along that wall.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Are you sad my family left this house?
Trying to record something like a light or a shadow or something. Can you make that happen? Light or a shadow or something. Light or a shadow or something. Light or a shadow or something. Right there? What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? Another thing is I can't see it. You're over here.
That's right here.
Another thing is I can't see it. You're over here.
That's right here.
Things I can't see it. 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 You wanna touch me? Touch my arm?
I don't like it.
Don't like it. So, right. This is where the fan is, isn't it?
Let's see. Step. Fan would be right.
Is this like the same?
Yep, it's a step, just the same beam. Yeah, it even has the same amount of.
What is that?
Let's see.
I just saw it again. Is that you? What is that?
It's not.
I heard it faint.
Yeah, I did too. So I want to get get rid of some of this background noise. You saw a shadow person right here.
Yeah,
Do you,
that's correct.
do you have any idea who it might be? Do you have any understanding of the history or
No, I've looked at the house. As far as I could tell, there was no homicides or murders or even deaths on the property. But
not?
was there a death here?
My friend has had some things happen in his house. He's like, well, no one's died here. I looked it up. It's like, does it say who died at every house on the internet? I don't know if you can really find out. Third?
Maybe that whatever might be talking is the third person to have died on the property.
Oh, well. Ooh, I feel weird suddenly.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I feel really weird right now. My body is feels like I feel like I dropped acid and it's starting to kick in or something. You know that I don't know.
My dad had severe vertigo too.
That was not my imagination. I can feel something here. Are you touching me? Because I gave you permission to use my energy? Go ahead and do it. Oh, shit. Yeah, go ahead. And then use the energy to talk into the recorder. We'll be quiet. Do it. Please.
I'm inside it.
I'm inside it? Are you inside one of these devices or are you inside me? Oh, I feel weird. I'm not the kind of person who can like psych myself into feeling weird. I feel weird. Do you want to hurt me or are you friendly? Because I'm friendly. Just saw something right in front of me.
Blood.
Blood? I don't know if that's a good sign.
Blood.
Blood? I don't know if that's a good sign.
Up here.
Up here? Where are you?
Inside the ceiling?
Up by the fan? When I was at Washoe, I went up
Farther.
farther? Up here farther.
Is there an attic in this house?
Yeah, there is.
Just like a crawl space kind of attic.
Yeah, exactly. You have to reach up and step ladder and everything. There's very little.
Is it accessible?
Yeah, I guess. But you have to step on the beams. It's treacherous to go up there. You have to step on every beam.
How did it go from 20 to 0 to 15? How did it go from 20? 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 Alright, how about you sit here and do this?
Sounds good. You record me?
Yeah.
Switch.
That was weird. I had a moment of just, like, I mean, it's still there.
Closet.
Closet.
Did it say closet?
In the
Closet. It said closet. Closet.
Did it say closet?
In the
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 Closet.
I told her.
You told her? Is that you talking? What does that mean?
Did you tell my mom?
Say it into this.
She won't leave.
She? I know someone's staying. Oh, whoa. Chills like hell. I know this place gives off an insane amount of energy. Is that why she won't leave? Or is she attached to the house? You can drain my energy if you
You
want.
can't understand.
No, I can't. I've lived here so long and I still don't know. I'm getting chills. It feels very cold. I know someone won't leave this house. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful here, but everyone has to move on sometime. She can't leave here or she won't leave here. She can't leave here or she won't leave here. She, 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 she. I used to love living here with my family. It was very, very nice. I had a really good upbringing here. The only thing about this place is I always felt like someone was watching me, though.
Please go.
You want us to leave? Say it into the digital recorder. Do you want him to leave? Do you want us to all leave? Is this too much for you? Is this too much for you?
Lewis.
Lewis?
Lewis.
No idea.
That name doesn't ring a bell.
Always.
Lewis has been here always.
Lewis?
Lewis.
No idea. Lewis?
Lewis.
No idea. No idea. No idea. No idea. How do you feel now?
Normal.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's coming down pretty normal. No chills.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Okay, then go.
Can you not leave here? What happens if you try to go outside and walk down the street? You just lose consciousness and wake up back here? I felt weird right after I said that.
Yeah.
This might be me projecting my own human experience onto this, but like those responses are making me sad.
Yeah.
It's issue that I come into when I do this is that I've captured some stuff, and I've had some crazy experiences with near-death experiences, out-of-body experiences, and astral projection, and I've seen some of this stuff from the other side and up close, and a lot of people want to make it into like this parlor game, and it's like a spooky adventure, but actually it's like
I'm eternal.
tragic. I'm eternal. Do you need help? Huh. My right ear. There's like a pressure in my right ear, like it's like vibrating. Wow. A pressure in my right ear, like it's like vibrating. A pressure in my right ear, like it's like vibrating. A pressure in my right ear, like it's like vibrating. Ooh. It's like getting like worse.
Done.
Gun?
Done, I think. With
No,
the
gun, G-U-N.
Oh, it is gone.
I have guns, a lot of guns in the house.
Alright, you wanna try? Mix it up?
The problem is, in these situations, I don't really know what to say or do or ask. Like, if I'd more like just kind of listen and observe. You know
It's
what
up
I
to
mean?
you. It's just sort of a
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You like Paul, huh? He is the most likable guy. That's
My first thought when you're asking about like names and stuff like that is like, do
I don't know.
spirits tend to need to have had some kind of human incarnation, or can it be an energy that is sentient but not
always been here,
human?
eternal. Yeah. Exactly.
I'd say it can be, but it is kind of a coincidence that people see these beings in hospital gowns and hear them coughing in a place that just happens to have been a tuberculosis hospital.
Right.
Yeah.
There's usually some correlation of
Human life.
there was people that lived there and they died and something happened, and you start to see the same people. Like when we went to Washoe, that place is just fucked up. Like it has a history. It's not just because some spirit decided to live there. People were murdered. And
Please go.
please go twice.
3 times.
3 times?
All right, we're gonna go.
Thank you.
Thanks for talking to us.
We're going to cut it in like 20 seconds. Last chance. All right, well, thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry to
Yeah.
disturb you. We don't mean you any disrespect. Just people are curious. All right, well, thank you. All right, well, thank you. Energy here is fucked up.
It is. Yeah.
I mean, like, just like I couldn't just like stay here for a weekend and just like hang out. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like,
I think it's gotten worse over the years, especially with, you get used to it, but it's
What do
gone.
you mean?
Yeah. I'm glad we're going. Glad
what did it say?
leave.
Did it say leave?
4 times.
Okay.
Hey, we're going. Sorry.
Sorry.
It's like,
I love living
you guys
here.
can chat later. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I'll lock everything up, guys. Bye-bye.
Ooh.
3 times.
Flashlight.
Flashlight.
Yeah. Yeah, they look like them. Or actually, cell phones. Telephones.
Well, that was fascinating. That was really, really interesting. Does that like give a history of like the things that it said? Like,
It does. I just barely got it today.
Oh.
I don't have the full version of it. It kept a log. Plus, it's recorded. We heard it.
God damn, this is so interesting, man. Well, I mean, whatever that. It sounds like you have the demo version. It seems like, I mean, I know you gotta listen to everything, but it felt kind of answery. You know what I mean? Like,
Flashlight twice?
Twice.
What does that mean?
I mean, there's a flashlight right there. Well, right by where your stuff was, but
I don't know. It's almost like it's like you need to for the next people like call a priest or something.
yeah.
Because I don't know. A lot of
I
people.
don't know that it feels, at least for me, like even though there's like heaviness, I don't know that there's malicious.
I don't know that either.
I never felt that it was more depressed and curious.
It just. I don't know. I just, you should be able to go into a place and just feel like you feel outside.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's a good way to state it. Yeah.
Because if you start going outside, this goes away.